Howdy y'all, if you're thinking about moving to Lucas, Texas, well in this video we're gonna hit the streets. I'm gonna walk you through some different neighborhoods at some different price points so you can see for yourself what it's like to live here in Lucas and maybe what fits inside of your budget. And if you stick around all the way till the end, I'll even show you the top listing in all of Lucas so you can kind of see where the ceiling is out here. And I'll even show you some of the main attractions along the way. So if that's what you're looking for, then stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below. Make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make that move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, then you gotta reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on our calendar. If you wanna jump straight to a Zoom with us, whatever way is easiest for you, we've got your back on making a smooth move out here in Dallas or in Lucas, like I'm here today. I'm trying to watch my feet because I'm here on the beach of Lake Lavon right here. So of course this is going to border you on the east side of Lucas over here. You can do some really good fishing on this lake right here. And I just saw a fishing boat out just a second ago. But I wish I would have caught it, but the timing wasn't right. Just wasn't right. But anyway, what I want to do real quick is just give you a brief introduction. Go over some of the statistics and things like that. Tell you about some of the vibe before we jump into the neighborhoods and I show you exactly what's going on. And so, location-wise, Lucas is going to be about 40 minutes away from downtown Dallas. About 45 minutes away from the airport. So, if you're a frequent traveler or anything like that, then that's something to take into account right there. Median home price is $594,000 out here. Okay, so something to consider right there. And then, but 96% of residents out here own their homes, right? So this is definitely a place where you're gonna come, set some roots down, and enjoy the nice country living out here. And as you'll see, and enjoy some of the nice schools as well, which I'll get into more in just a moment. But population of 8,000 currently, and median age is 38. So, you've got some older folks who have been out here for a while, but you do have a younger crowd, starting to realize, hey, this Lucas place is pretty cool. I might come out here to get away, from the hustle and bustle and really be able to spread out a little bit more out here. So that's kind of what's going on. But the median household income is $160,000. So people are doing really well out here in Lucas. And yeah, the job market really is all in Plano, which is going to be your neighbor over there to the west. So a lot of people will work in Plano or Frisco for that matter, or McKinney for that matter. And then, retire back to get away from everything and get a little more slow pace out here, escape out here to Lucas for the evening time with the family, right? So, but as far as schools go, you're gonna have top-notch schools across the board. They're actually rated higher than Frisco, which I know many of you are looking into Frisco. So this school district was actually ranked one spot above that. So a lot of people don't know that, by the way. So, something to consider there as well. But yeah, as far as weather goes, we always talk about how, listen, if you can get through July and August, which are the two, really that summer heat, right? A little bit of humidity, you're gonna sweat a little bit, right? So if you can get through that, okay, which, I prefer that over an extended winter time where I'm just freezing my butt off, right? I'm not a fan of that. So I'd much rather, get the vitamin D, get my tan on, and then enjoy the rest of the year, right? So, but yeah, we get questions about tornadoes sometimes too. Listen, I've been here my whole life, okay? I've only seen 2 in my entire life, okay? So are we in Tornado Alley? Yeah, I guess, but yeah, they don't really happen a whole lot here. But yeah, I mean, they can happen certainly. So, but I feel like hail is a lot more common, right? So just make sure you have some good car insurance, and you'll be just fine right there. Okay, so but yeah, that's kind of what's going on here in Lucas. A good little introduction, but with that being said, let me take you through a bunch of different neighborhoods at some different price points. We'll show you the different styles of living out here. And yeah, with that being said, let's cruise. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood. Let's jump right into it, shall we? So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $499,000, 4 beds, 2.5 baths on 2,600 square feet. Gonna put you at $195 a square foot, built in 1986 on 2 acres back here. So we're starting off pretty big right here, right? And you're actually gonna have a 3-car garage down the driveway right there. And yeah, that is one thing, you know, not to state the obvious or anything, but you know, you're definitely gonna wanna have your car out here. Where DFW is very spread out, okay? And public transit isn't too sophisticated. You know, we do have the DART, but it doesn't go everywhere. And so, you know, I tell the story all the time of how, you know, my sister used to work and live downtown. She would walk to work, but, you know, she wanted to go literally anywhere else. You know, she had to have her car there, right? So anyway, you've got the traditional brick style out here. You'll see a lot of that. And then you've got the traditional floor plan in here. You've got some vaulted ceilings in this one. They haven't done too many upgrades on the inside here, but definitely looks very, very well kept. And you've got a great backyard back here too, with a shed that actually looks like it's in mint condition right here. So pretty cool home right here. I'll give you a shot down the street. You got the cul-de-sac down here. This is a little no outlet street right here. And then, you know, looking out this way too, you know, we're at a perfect time of year here in mid-November. So you're seeing a little bit of the reds and the oranges and things like that. Down there, you got some nice trees. You got the brick mailboxes, of course, down here as well. But yeah, I mean, really, really quiet back here, of course. You know, we're pretty tucked away. You know, well, the high school is literally right there, but you've got to come like out and around to get into this neighborhood here. So yeah, really tucked away. Nobody's going to be. One of the neighbors actually stopped me. This is take number 2. You know, one of the neighbors came over, you know, nice old lady. She was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you know, that happens to me sometimes, but you know, just I tell them what I'm doing, shooting neighborhoods for you guys, right? So anyway, but yeah, super quiet back here. You've got obviously I told you the high school's right there. You're also, I mean, you have the Walmart a couple blocks away right there too. So you know, not too bad to go get your groceries and everything. Over there on that side. Here's a look at this home. I know we've been looking at just basically backyards on that side of the street. But yeah, so speaking of schools, by the way, so let's talk about Lovejoy ISD, because Lovejoy is actually ranked higher than Frisco ISD, which I know many of you know about Frisco, but you might not have heard of Lovejoy just yet. And so rated higher than Frisco, but nobody ever really talks about it. And so, you know, ranked, of course, number 6 in the entire state of Texas as well. But you guys know, if you've watched the schools videos, which if you haven't, click on the Dallas, Texas Living name down below. If you head to our main channel page and just type in schools in the search bar in there, then you'll find both of them. We did public and private schools. So, of course, you know, Lovejoy, top 4, but we're stacked as far when it comes to schools here in DFW, because you know, 8 out of the top 10 best school districts in Texas are here in DFW. So you really have a plethora of options to choose from as far as good schooling goes out here in DFW. And then if you wanted to go the private school route, well, honestly, out here, you're kind of far away from, well, at least any of the top 25 private schools. But I did actually have one friend. So I went to Green Hill And if you didn't know, I still coach the varsity soccer boys over there at Green Hill. So I'm very connected in that community. Happy to, put you in contact with, anybody that you want to have a conversation with, or make you feel good about the private school situation, whatever the case may be. So you've got Green Hill, you've got Hockaday, you've got St. Mark's. Those three are in the top 35 best private schools in the nation. And all those three are kind of in the same area. I did have one friend that lived out here in Lucas area, and came out to his house once, and he had like the trampoline and stuff out in the huge backyard out here and everything. So it was a ton of fun coming out here. But it was kind of a far drive. I do remember that. My parents said, "Where does he live? Lucas?" So yeah, that was a fun day. But and also if your kid is into athletics, I mentioned soccer. Especially if your kid is into soccer or tennis or martial arts, pretty well connected in those arenas as well. So if you're looking to get in with a good coach or a good team, a good situation, right, where the team is aligned with your child's goals and everything like that, happy to help. Just reach out, and happy to point you in the right direction, getting you guys plugged in right there. So hey, if you're finding value from what we're talking about so far, hey, please tap that like button down below. It means the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much, and make sure you're subscribed as well. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the next video that we drop. So make sure you tap the bell for notifications as well while you're down there. Of course, I was born and raised here, and I love sharing some of that insider information that I picked up throughout the years living here. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, real quick, if we're in Lucas, I had to show you Celebration Park right here. So known for these kind of sailing ship type of structures right here. You got the playground over here. You've got basketball court over there. You've got the baseball diamonds on that side. You've got plenty of fields. You got some tennis courts out there. Actually, one of my buddies played a rugby tournament out here one day, and you got this field, and you have a similar field, similar size on that side of the playground over there as well. And of course, a bunch of trails, running in and around here. So, if your kid has a game or anything out here, you can, get your nice walk in while they're getting their workout in. All right. So, with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the second neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $625,000, 4 beds, 3.5 baths on 3,100 square feet. Gonna put you at $198 a square foot. You're gonna have a 3-car garage down the beautiful driveway right there. Got some nice landscaping around the mailbox right there, by the way. But home built in 1997 on just under half of an acre right here. Of course, you're gonna have that traditional style. Inside, you're gonna have the semi-open floor plan, updated kitchen. You got a large master with the coffered ceilings and everything. And then in the back, you got a very large covered patio with a hot tub and a built-in grill back there as well. So yeah, really nice street too, by the way. So here, I'll give you a little shot down the street right here. So, you've got some really nice trees. You've got the brick mailboxes as well. Here, I'll walk you down this side as well over here. But yeah, very, very quiet. Yeah, there was actually a really cool pond that we drove by coming through here. And then there was something else. I forget, oh, what was the other cool thing that we passed? Man, it'll come to me, but there was some other feature that we passed coming through here. Oh man, that's gonna kill me. But anyway, well, here, look at this home. You got the nice white brick and the wooden accent right there. Gotta love that. And yeah, so yeah, really quiet back here, but you know, you're still gonna be not too far away from you know, your necessities like the grocery store. You know, we'll hit that main intersection just out there. Oh, the park, that's what it was. So you had the pond, and then you had the park right next to it as well. You got some cool little cul-de-sac. This street kind of winds around through here, and you got some cool cul-de-sac streets, you know, on each side of the winding street, which is kind of a cool look through here. Yeah, very cool community, gated community, by the way, as well. I think that was the other thing that I was thinking of was, yeah, you got to have the secret code to get in here with me when you're checking out this neighborhood here. But yeah, this price point right here has become, you know, a pretty popular price point, at least right now. And so, you know, speed is going to be your friend. So you're going to want to have all your ducks in a row, of course. And of course, that's something we can help you get organized with if you'd like. But let's talk about something that maybe isn't so popular now, which are the property taxes, right? So, you know, I know a lot of people love to complain about how high the property taxes are here in Texas. And listen, I get it. And I agree with you. They are higher, certainly, than other states here in the country. And but you have to remember, we don't have the state income tax that many of those states do, which certainly helps us out on the tax front. And we actually did another video where we broke it all down and we did the math on really we asked the question, you know, is Dallas better, right? Where does Dallas rank in comparison to all of these other states and everything from a tax perspective? And I think you might be a little surprised by the conclusion that we came to in that video. So I'll link to that in the description below. We'll have a couple links down there, by the way, that you can check out after this video. And I say after this video because we still got some places we want to show you here that are pretty cool. But here in Lucas, the current property tax rate right now is at 2.18%, which is going to be on the lower end of things, right? So of course the average here in Dallas or DFW is 1.8 to 3.4%. And so yeah, that 2.18 is going to be on that lower tier right there. So certainly top 10, maybe top 5, you know, lower or lowest tax rates, at least among, you know, the more popular suburbs that people are actually moving to. You know, like that 1.8 one is, you know, way out in the country where, you know, population of, you know, maybe a 3-figure population maybe. So, you know, that doesn't really count, right? So anyway, so but yeah, listen, we love helping our clients get into homes and situations that they feel really, really good about. And of course, you know, we'd love to help you do the same. We're helping a ton of clients, you know, close in on their deals and, you know, just closing stuff left and right. It feels really, really good. So, of course, we'd love to help you do the same thing. So, can't do that though if you don't reach out, right? So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but you know, whatever's easiest for you. You know, we've got your back when making a smooth move here in Dallas. And with that being said, I'll take you around this neighborhood like I did the last one, and then I'll see you at the next neighborhood. See you there. All right, welcome to the third neighborhood. So real quick, I wanted to show you some new construction. So this one right here is going for $895,000, 5 beds, 4 baths on 3,800 square feet. Gonna put you at $235 a square foot. You're gonna have the 3-car garage, as you can see. So you'll have 2 there and the single garage on that side on a full 1 acre lot right here. So again, I mean, it's, I just wanted to show you that you can get some new construction out here in Lucas. And then here's some of the styles that you'll be looking at. So you know, you'll have that brick with the wooden accents and things like that. So yeah, really nice looking homes in here, starting right around the 800s right here. So if you have a flexible timeline and you know, that is something that you want to do, if you absolutely want to go custom, of course, you know, it takes a few months for it to get ready, but we can definitely lock one of these in here for you as well. So could be a great option for you here. But with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood. I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the fourth neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $1 million even, 6 beds, 6.5 baths on 5,200 square feet. It's gonna put you at $203 a square foot. You got the 2-car garage through the private gate right there. And this home was built in 2015 on just under a half of an acre. So as you can see, we're kind of on a corner lot right here. It kind of turns around right there. But yeah, on the inside, well, of course, on the outside, you've got that traditional brick and stone combination that you'll see quite a bit of, especially in the new homes out here. And then on the inside, you've got, of course, that open floor plan, vaulted ceilings with the exposed beams up there. It looks really cool. You got updated kitchen, completely updated there. You got the theater room, and then in the back, you've got the covered patio, and you got a TV back there. You got the fireplace, and a built-in grill back there. So, I mean, you've really got it all. What else can you ask for right there? So, yeah, really cool neighborhood. So this is a relatively new. They're still doing some new construction. In fact, there's a Caterpillar going on over there, so I won't walk that way. But they do have the water tower right there. Not a big fan of that. But that water tower is really in this back corner though. So really, if you're anywhere except this back corner, then you'll be just fine without having to look at that every day, right? So, well, it's not a terrible looking water tower, I suppose. But they painted it nice, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, here's some of your neighbors. You got some really cool homes back here. You know, here's the street, really clean streets, really nice yards, some good landscaping. You do have some baby trees though still out here, so you know the trees are still got some growing to do, that's for sure. But it is going to be very quiet back here. I mean, you're not going to have anybody who doesn't live back here, you know, driving, you know, through traffic or anything like that back here. I saw some trails running through this neighborhood as well, so that's super nice to have right there as well. And so you're gonna have pretty good access to, you've got a pretty good intersection right over here. It's got you know, your grocery store, some of your necessities right there, so you're not gonna be too far away from that. But yeah, pretty good neighborhood right here. I mean, I love this, the white homes. Oh, they got the wooden accents too. The white home, the black roof. I love that look right there. That might be my favorite look. They got two right next to each other, of course. But yeah, so here's some on this side of the street as well. So yeah, these are some really nice homes in here. And then but it looks like they had some smaller ones on that side. So you know, those, you know, might dip down into the 9s, 8s, maybe 7s, maybe high 7s. We'd have to see. We'd have to look for you when you come work with us. We'll get you through that process there. But yeah, as far as safety goes out here in Lucas, you know, listen, I mean, it's wide open. You don't really have much riffraff going on out here, just because, I mean, everything's so spread out, right? And so you do have some gated communities as well, of course. And yeah, I mean, my experience with Lucas is, you know, I mean, it's very country feel. Everybody's, you know, got the southern charm, the southern not charm, the manners, right? What's that word I'm looking for? The southern. Oh man, I can't believe I'm forgetting that word. I don't know. I'll have to edit it in right there when I think about it. But oh man, I can't believe I'm missing that word. Oh well, but I'll think of it. But anyway, so yeah, this should give you a pretty good idea though of, you know, what you can gets for that $1 million price range. These homes are really new as well, not about 5 years old, these ones in here. So some are even newer. I mean, they're still building some back here. So right by the lake too. So you're literally, you could, this is kind of a golf cart neighborhood as well. So you could drive your golf cart down to the lake right there. They have the boat ramp down there, literally 2 minutes from here. Take your boat down there, head out on the lake, do some fishing, come back by supper time, and you'll be all set. So anyway, with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, before we hit the top listing, I had to show you a couple horses right here. You got some goats in here as well. So yeah, I saw quite a few of these kinds of properties as I was driving through here. I'll give you the shot down there. Well, you can't really see it. There is quite a bit of elevation through here. We're over here close to the lake on this side. But yeah, I saw a bunch of horses out in the field right now as I was driving up here. I guess it's feeding time right now here in the late afternoon. But yeah, so here is the top listing that we're gonna feature right here. So this one's going for 1.9 million, 5 beds, 4.5 baths on 4,500 square feet. You've got a 3-car garage on that side over there, but of course you have the gated entry right here into the circular driveway that you can see behind me. Built in 1996 on, this goes for 5 acres all the way back there. You're gonna have the traditional floor plan in here. Kitchen could be brought to the 21st century here, but definitely move-in ready, definitely functional. You've got really some massive rooms in this one, and then you've got a balcony on the backside that runs along the entire backside of the home, looking out onto your 5 acres back there. So if you're looking for some peace and tranquility and maybe throw a couple horses back there, then hey, this one might be calling your name right here. But yeah, let's do a little recap here on Lucas now. So I think when you're doing some comparisons, of course Parker is going to fall into there for sure, your neighbor right here. And then of course the rest of this northeast corridor will probably fall into that as well. So Murphy, Wiley, those areas. But then if you want something a little, if you want the same thing but just on a different side of town, then you might consider Argyle on the west side of town over there, just south of Denton over there. So if you're doing your own research, then you might include those in your research right there. Oh, we got some more. These look like cows over here. Yeah, those are definitely cows on this side. So yeah, if this is the kind of lifestyle that you're looking for, then yeah, definitely a different pace. We got plenty of this to offer. A little bit on the outskirts, but generally not too far away from the main hustle and bustle of getting into some of the shopping and your necessities and things like that out here, right? So but yeah, hey, to summarize it, as we always like to do, 3 words. Of course, one has got to be the acreage, right? So again, stuff like this, even in the lower priced homes, I mean, you're still getting acre plus homes in those lower price points as well. You've got phenomenal schools in here. Of course, Lovejoy ISD, I mentioned earlier, ranked better than Frisco. So you've got some really good schools out here. And then finally, we're gonna go with peaceful out here. It's just a different kind of life out here. So the stars might be a little brighter, and you know, it might be a little more quiet out here. But yeah, hey, if Lucas is where you want to be, then you got to reach out. You know, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but hey, whatever's easiest for you, you know we've got your back. We're making a smooth move out here. And yeah, hey, if you found value from this, then please tap that like button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well. Tap the bell for notifications while you're down there. And hey, if you are continuing your research here, I want to invite you, you know, tap on the Dallas, Texas living name down below, and that will take you to our main channel page, where you can use the search bar on that page to look up whatever it is that you're interested in. Maybe it's a topic about Dallas, or a specific area that you're keen on and want to learn more about. Odds are we've covered it. But if for some reason I haven't, then drop me a comment down below. I respond to everybody, and you know, we get the conversation rolling down there as well. So feel free to check that out and let me know what's on your mind down there. And yeah, if you don't know where to go from here, then you should see some videos popping up on the end screen right now that can definitely point you in the right direction. Of course, you know, we do a ton of different styles of videos here on this channel. So yeah, whichever one of those is popping out to you, make sure you click on that right now. And until the next video, I'll see you around town.